Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wolf Stream. My name is Wolf, otherwise known as Wolf. I hope you're having a fantastic day here today to kick off the week. We are back playing some Date Everything, where we date our household appliances and stuff and things. Because it's an introvert's dream and nightmare to not have to leave the house. But also, there's strangers in my house. Terrifying. But also, hooray, I don't have to go outside. Awesome. But yeah, we're gonna play a bit more of this. Then we're probably gonna switch to Dune later on in the night. So our first thing switch to the follow-up. Wolfpack Werewolf shows off how painfully straight his is. Shut up, Pack. No one asked you. Yeah, I was still in hack before this. I was like, yeah, you know, we're gonna learn a lot about my what my preferences are from this game, if anything. Unless it's a brick wall, then all bets are off. Listen. We have a bromance, not a true love, okay, Hack? It's a bromance between the wall and me who bangs my head against the wall, which I guess maybe he likes. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go, but when we last left off, we were helping the magnifying glass solve some cases. We talked, last person we talked to was a mousetrap, and they were the most vulgar one out of all the bunch so far. We have uncovered a little bit of story behind what's going on inside the game, or like the CEO of the company we're working for, the glasses we're wearing are actually his, and they were stolen by someone who used to be part of his like inner circle of friends when they first started the company or whatever. And now you know he's kicked everyone out and trying to do things, and so now stuff. Anyway, guys, let's hop into this and see what new people we can meet today inside of Date Everything. Alrighty. Let's do this. I already moved my camera, so we're all set. Let's continue. Alright, Lister's New World College Dictionary, 5th edition, describes a blanket as anything resembling a blanket. So if you think it's a blanket, it is a blanket. Good to know. Alrighty. So, who was it the magnifying glass wanted us to talk to? I don't remember. Oh, it was the candelier. Can people be a blanket then? Yes, I think they can. I would not be surprised if they can. All right, so we gotta. Oh, open the door. We gotta go talk to the candelabra with the magnifying glass, and that'll give us the next part of that quest line, I think. Maybe. Mr. Scandalous Candelabra.
Candelabra with his back to you, talking to himself while seeming to furiously polish something.
You, what you working on over there, buddy?
1 part calcium, 2 parts carbonate, polish until glistening.
Okay.
Yes, smoother, smoother.
I guess this is how we're starting off today.
I'll take out those solid smears. Effulge! Effulge!
He sets the cloth down on the table, delicately wiping his brow before finally turning.
Hello, Candelabra. You being scandalous as per usual?
Nation! Do you even knock, human?
No, can't say I do. You're sitting on the table. What else am I supposed to do? Keep going? Or Maggie has a few questions for you.
That silly little sleuth. Not now. Not now.
Yes, now.
Oh, how dare you! The polishing of my knob is a sacred art.
You're polishing your knob. Knob. Not your knob. Polishing your knob. Interesting.
Only the most panegyrical of acolytes are allowed to know of my backstairs ministrations.
Okay.
And you are not that.
Oh, it's a shame. Well,
I know not what you are. My inquests have turned up fallow. Well, you've come to see me, eh?
yes.
Must be for my brilliant shine.
Sure.
Which is what I was doing.
Uh-huh. Sure you were.
I am made of the purest silver. Born in a small chandler's hut in the Swiss village of Saint-Martin, I have traveled transatlantically to this abode, where I preside over the rest of the objet. I require a great deal of polishing and care, which you do not do.
We're gonna need to, after we're done talking with him, I want to talk to this tablecloth that is on the table next to him. Was that what he was using to polish his nop?
So I'm forced to self-lubricate.
Yeah, he just forced himself lubricate. I think I picked you up at the Mart in the park. Given what you think you're in charge of the rest of the objects, sir. I'm sorry to polish. You deserve better. You deserve better.
I am Argentum. All my atoms are singular, rigid, upright, of good stock.
Rigid and upright. Oh boy.
One of the
Okay.
ancient metals, friend of humans since time immemorial. And most importantly, I am chaste.
Okay. You don't have sex, sir. That's not an important. I mean, important.
I perch aloft this dining able, surveying the better part of the kitchen, living room, and the emptiest of walls.
Uh-huh.
As I gaze into that wall, sometimes I am gripped with the fiercest awe imaginable.
You have a little thing for the wall, eh?
Do try it sometime. It's rather addictive. These other objets, these rottish roustabouts, love each other in ways you cannot imagine.
That I cannot imagine, you say. What do you mean? Tell me how.
These things proliferate like the dust bunnies neath the Davenport.
Oh, we met the Dust Bunny, actually.
Mass produced.
Yes.
Your shuttle creep and crawl through each room, seeking ardor amongst the appliances. See them, hear them, smell their love.
Smell their love.
And
Okay.
I rise above it, like an angel over vermin.
Okay.
Oh, I do enjoy hearing about it, mistake me not.
We still have questions from the magnifying glass, please.
But to dip my
Please, man.
own sconce into the tumescent tumult? Never.
Huh?
Having told you my story, I must away. Regards, S.
Maggie still has questions. Sir. Maggie has questions. Alright, so I can only work with the table, not the cloth on the table. Well, let's see what
The first word that comes to mind when you see the large cowboy standing before you is solid. This guy is big, and he looks built to last.
Well, Hack, I found your burly man bear character, apparently.
You might be intimidated were it not for the kind expression on his face and the sweet way he doffs his hat at you. No one's ever asked you this, but if you had been asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human, you think this would be pretty close.
You like the S carded him? That's right. Yeah, he's got the little S right there.
We've known each other for a real long time now, but we ain't ever been properly introduced. So, first things first, name's Abel, and I'm your table.
All right, Abel the table. Pleasure to make your
Second,
acquaintance.
That is one fantastic red shirt you got on.
Everyone seems to love this red shirt that I'm not wearing on today. Actually, I'm wearing. Anyway, maybe I should have worn a red shirt.
Howdy.
Anyway, well, hello, Abel. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine. You know, as a table, it's my job to hold things up all over the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I take my job real serious.
I'm sure you do, bud.
So, if you're here talking to me now, you must need something more than just my support.
Yes, how do you feel about the Scandelabra that was just polishing its knop on top of you?
And if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need.
Very caring, okay.
What can I do you for? There's gotta be something.
I'm just getting everyone in the house. Do you have any dating advice? You're assuming I'm here for you, not just walking around my house. I'm just getting everyone around the house.
Oh, yeah? Well, Skylar told me you was getting to know everybody real good.
Which one was Skylar?
Maybe looking to getting back into dating and all that. Dating, huh? Hoo-wee.
Oh, indeed.
Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know. Me, personally, I never was one for casual stuff. If you're looking for someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi. You'll find her nearby.
Kopi. Joining at the right time. Static state of mind. How you doing? Welcome, Wolfpack. We're having a fantastic day. The old-fashioned type. Oh, 100% he's the old-fashioned type. The old-fashioned type.
I guess you could say so.
Doing well. Glad
All
to
that
hear.
talking and whatnot. Trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized portions. No, it just ain't my speed.
Oh, it's not your speed? Okay. You should catch up on the time. No, that's mean. I mean, hey, that's why I'm here. Yeah.
And you really gotta talk to somebody who knows what's what with dating these days. Kopi will get you on the right path.
Okay, so we gotta find Kopi.
When tell her I say hey when you see her.
Oh, no thing on with Kopi, you say? Will do.
You take care now.
You as well, mister. Rumors. Dead hearing. Scandelabra feels some extreme dread emanating from the wall he is facing. He feels dread from the wall he is... Okay. Over yonder. Abel said Kopi was the coffee maker. Oh, she's the coffee maker. The wall he is facing. This wall? What wall are you talking about?
Nope.
Window, you mean? The wall that the candelabra is facing, he feels dread from. There's no other wall in here. There's just the window. Was the wall stirred for a minute? This wall? Like literally. Stare deep into its eyes and see the truth. Oh, wall. Give me a sign. Tell me your secrets, wall. Oh, I can't move? Okay. Am I too close? Wolf was too ADHD for that. Listen. Still not proven ADHD. You have no proof. Am I, this takes a bit? Okay. My body is ready. Whatever sense of dread will come from this wall.
An expanse of blinding white, muscled skin fills your vision. It reminds you of that class field trip to the art museum, if not for the torn jeans on this ivory Adonis's lower body.
You know, this isn't what I thought was gonna happen. I was not expecting this specimen of a man to be coming out of the wall.
But as your eyes continue to travel up and take everything in, you note that the similarities to a classic marble statue come to an abrupt and screeching halt at this guy's face. He almost resembles a bleached bowling ball. His eyes are two dark and unreadable holes, his mouth nothing more than a thin line. He has no nose, no cheekbones, no ears.
This is
His
existential
shining white
dread.
face
No
is simply devoid
shot.
of just about anything.
Sup, baby? That's a fantastic red shirt you've got.
Why, thank you.
Glad it doesn't cover your sweet ass.
Whoa! Why, thank you. I work out.
Yeah, well, not enough.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my buddy, this yeah, agrees. Oh!
Yeah, she would, wouldn't she?
Mm-hmm.
We haven't talked in a bit, but last time I checked, it's been real.
Who are you, anyway?
Yeesh, I gotta write a whole dissertation for you? You want some graphs and pie charts?
I would love some
Or
graph
how
some
about
pie charts.
Venn diagrams?
Yeah! Venn diagrams! You already know what we want. We want that Venn diagram action.
Will that help you figure it out?
Open your eyes, Mark. Will this help you figure it out? Baby, can I see the pie charts?
I don't know. Can you?
Don't hit me with the can me.
It's a good thing you're nice to look at, because you're definitely not much in the brains department.
Thank you so much, game, for noticing. I appreciate the game for calling me out on being dumb.
Here, I'll give you a hint about my true secret identity. I'm what you spend your entire life avoiding.
The outside world. Physical contact. Taxes. What? Going outside, hot cheese, reconnecting with my estranged parents, falling pianos from tall skies. Going outside?
Yeah, I can tell.
Thank you.
But not even remotely close. An overwhelming sense of existential dread.
Existential dread.
But my homies call me Doug.
Oh, Doug. Okay. Hey, Doug.
Yo,
Why are your... Put those grippers away, mister. This is a family show. Still. Don't tell Faye.
Hold on. My content aware is going off.
Oh, no. Content aware?
Doug is a bit of an abusive dude. If you have any issues with constant aggression from someone, I'd recommend skipping him.
Oh, boy. Okay.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
All right. We got our first... So we start off with the candelabra, you know, just going to town on his knob, you know. Now we've got some content that's going on here. So he's gonna be a bit abrasive. So if this triggers anyone, mute the stream for a minute. We're gonna go ahead with it. But this is your chance right now, here and now. Look at me in the eyes. If what Skylar said about things getting a little abrasive here and a little deprecating, if that triggers you, this is your chance to click to just mute the stream for a minute, and when you see Doug go bye-bye, then you'll be fine. All right. So no poll. Let's go with no poll this time, Hack, just because I don't think it's gonna be too bad, but at least I'm giving the full trigger. We're gonna keep giving the trigger warning stuff that way this time, instead of waiting for the poll to conclude. It's just we're gonna just be like, hey, just so you know, this is gonna happen. Once you see this character leave the screen, then you're good to unmute. Yeah, or tune back in 2 minutes. Either or, we love you. That way, yeah. But we're gonna let it go, and if it gets too crazy, I might even just be like, whoa, hold on, timeout, and then just flip it off for a second. But we'll see. This is last chance to click away for a second. Here we go.
Carry on, then.
You need 75 sass to sass Doug? That's so much sass! Oh my god! That's so much sass, so that's why I don't have a nose.
I don't have a nose because of an incident at the zoo.
Oh? Please be a gorilla.
If you consider a vending machine an animal. I don't. But enough about me. What's your name, baby?
Okay. Miss Belvedere, Spartacus. It's Wolfeye. It's Wolfeye. That's me.
Ha! I just choked on my chocolate milk.
You know, you strike me as someone who would like chocolate milk.
That name sucks.
Why, thank you.
That doesn't fit your vibe at all.
Then what fits my
You
vibe,
need
buddy?
something that really captures your fundamental, immutable essence.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna call you Dork.
You know, if I had a nickel for every time someone called me dork. Yeah, kind of a dick move there, Doug, or what? So, yeah, that's accurate.
Damn straight. I could smell the dork on you from a mile away.
People usually can.
Smells like nacho cheese flavored corn chips.
Actually, not a fan, not just cheese flavored gorgeous, but alright.
Anyway, Dork, since you're here, you might as well make yourself useful and help me out.
How am I helping you out? With what?
So I'm doom scrolling share bucket, okay?
Yeah. First of all, what's the share bucket?
God, I really gotta explain everything to you, don't I?
Yes. Yep, pretty much.
Big sigh coming through.
Okay.
ShareBucket is Valdivian's 8th most addictive social media platform.
Oh, okay.
I've been doom scrolling for hours, and even my totally ripped finger is tired from swiping.
Of course.
So why don't you scroll for me for a while? I think it's a task suitable for your...
I mean, I doom scroll quite often.
Loosely.
So, you know, I got this.
Plus, you get to keep hanging out with me, and I'm dope as hell.
Of course you're dope as hell. Kind of sounds like a waste of time.
Waste of time? Let's get one thing straight, Dork.
Uh-huh.
Time spent with me is never wasted. I'm legit.
Are you legit?
But since you're somehow not convinced, I'll incentivize you.
How so?
You swipe for a while, and I'll reward you with, a Doug point.
With a Doug point.
He holds out what appears to be a sort of badge, a golden image of his iconic blank face framed by laurel leaves.
Okay. What's the Doug Point USD exchange rate, or can I trade Doug Point for cool prizes? Yeah.
Sure, if it'll shut you up.
Sweet.
Anyway, enough yammering. Read me some viral share bucket posts, would you? What are the top 3 most popular posts right now?
This guy says Mexico is a psyop. The senator wants to replace all airplanes with blimps, or there's an argument about what makes the best grilled cheese. What makes the best grilled cheese?
Tell them the best grilled cheese is vegan cheese.
That's a lie, first and foremost.
Those idiots will eat each other alive for weeks.
Okay.
Man, this is great. Way better than just scrolling and reading by myself. And only 357 billion hours of premium content to go.
Billion
We're making
hours,
great
Jesus.
time.
That seems insurmountable.
God, you complain so much.
Damn right.
You came around here and asked to spend time with me, so I graciously invited you to participate in my kick-ass activities.
Okay.
But I don't have to doom scroll with you. There's
fair.
plenty of other moderately attractive humans or concepts I could be doom scrolling with.
That's fair.
I mean, I should just text Abby. She is super hot.
Who's Abby?
She did things even porn won't show in some states.
What? Who's Abby?
Abby? She's the unceasingly empty feeling of abandonment.
The uneasily empty feeling of abandonment. Now, where is that
Right
one?
up my alley.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Go after her, not me, or maybe you can go spend time with Abby. Can I go hang out with Abby? She sounds fun.
Oh, I will. She might have blocked my number, but I'll find her on ShareBucket.
I can only imagine why she blocked your number, man.
Tell you what, maybe our interests aren't 100% aligned, but that's okay. A lot of power couples famously were opposites. It's not the end of the world.
I agree.
Absolutely. See, the end of the world happens in 7.59 billion years when the sun engulfs the Earth, destroying our planet and everything that ever existed.
Understood. So climate change is within the stress, as long as it's straight space.
No, I said the end of the world happens in 7.59 billion years. The end of humanity happens a lot sooner.
That's fair. Wait, how much sooner?
What matters is, I'm hot and you're passably attractive.
I'm
so I don't wanna
passively
blow this whole thing up.
attractive. All right.
Especially since Abby isn't returning my texts.
Aw, thanks, Doug.
You like that, huh? Well, there's a lot more where that came from. Tell you what, why don't you come back around here later and I'll try to find us a new activity we both like. Cool?
Okie dokie. I recommend Sudoku. Sure, whatever.
Anyway, I gotta go find some school children and explain to them that no matter what they do, their parents will eventually entropy and die.
Roger that,
And
man.
the reverse is even worse. Parents outliving their children.
That's fair.
Good shit, good shit.
All right, Doug. Yeah, just oh god. Just oh god.
Nah, I don't bring up God. Don't want to give them false hope. And don't worry if you can't stop thinking about me tonight when you're all alone in your bed. That's totes normal. I tend to have that effect on people.
Understood.
Oh, and don't text me. I don't do clingy. Later, Dorcas.
All right, bye, Doug. Doug's weird, man. Doug's very weird. So we're looking for the coffee maker because she knows about dating things. So let's see what she
A charming
knows.
barista grinds coffee in your kitchen, working so busily she doesn't even seem to notice you. You stand there for a good few minutes before she spies you, startled out of her intense focus.
Also, Doug doesn't seem too clingy, but keeps texting Abby. I mean, he sounds kind of clingy if you ask me. He's not clingy, but he's clingy, you know?
Oh, hi there.
Hello.
Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs.
Roofbox,
I'm
okay.
Herpy, happy to help.
Hello, Kofi. Kofi.
G'day.
So you're my coffee maker?
I, sure am. Here to make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say. What can I get for you today?
You know, I feel like they're gonna want me to make a latte.
Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila!
Ooh.
One latte just for you. Hope you like it. Is there anything
Why,
you'd
thank
like
you.
to know about the latte?
Why is it called a latte?
Well, that's the Italian word for milk.
Oh.
If you're in Italy, you have to order it as a cafe latte.
Fun fact, Kopi is a coffee that consists of partially digested coffee cherries, which have been eaten and defecated by an Asian house of it. Interesting.
Otherwise, they'll literally just give you a glass of milk.
That's awkward.
Right? I don't think my nerves could handle being handed a glass of milk like that.
She shudders violently.
We'll see you next time.
Oh, okay. Good. Oh. Well, that's the first time we've had an animation like that in the game for a while. Oh. Alright, we still have one more heart left. Who do we have information on? Let's see here. Rumors. Icebox cometh. Oh, that's right. We need cheese. So let's talk to the freezer.
You'd hoped you'd meet your refrigerator, but it seems he's already busy with another guest.
Oh, did we just find the Yeti?
Freddy, this is all rather dull.
How can you say that when you haven't heard the coolest part?
Regale me.
The point in which gelatin goes from a liquid to a solid. Can you guess the temperature?
Certainly.
Go on. Guess for me.
I do not guess. Perhaps this human would like to essay an attempt.
Quick question. Gelatin's always soup.
I've never heard of it that way. I think that's wrong, but, fun guess.
Oh, look at the time. I must be on my way to a more interesting conversation.
I like that they have this notepad made out of a grilled cheese.
Now alone, the massive Yeti turns.
Oh, it
his
is the
attention
Yeti.
to you. You want to speak to him, but it takes you a few moments to process what you see. Yep, that is indeed a Yeti. Massive, furry, and decked out in his finest winter wear.
Huh. He ran like he didn't want to be here or something. You, with the answers and the listening, that can only mean
Of course.
one thing.
The answer's in listening, yes. It means that you're madly in love with me, or and that thing is...
With you standing in the kitchen, I'm no longer the coolest thing in here.
Oh, you got some, we got a corny alert.
And creamed or fritters. But really, to what does old Freddy here owe the pleasure of this visit?
Freddy, the refrigerator. Oh, Freddy, I need
Did you make
cheese.
another order to food fetch? What did you get this time? Did you order sushi? Oh, I love it when you get those little rolls that you have the tiny bubbles on top. No, wait. You know what we haven't had in a while? Burritos.
You go for some burritos right now,
I want to
man.
hold back on the beans because, well, you know why.
Point already here. You got it, Freddy.
So what are you doing here now? Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess. Are you feeling fancy today? You look fancy, cool kid. I bet you were feeling fancy. I got it. You ordered my favorite. That duck from the one place that I can never pronounce. I love duck.
What else do you like?
Burger?
Burgers,
Chicken
chicken
tenders?
tendies.
Empanadas?
Ooh.
Oh, I love when you use food fetch. The possibilities are endless. As endless as they can be within a 10-mile radius.
All right. We have plenty of food here, don't we?
Oh, sure. We sure do. You sound so adult, cool kid. We have food at home.
Don't hit me with that, mister.
But I guess you do still have stuff left over from the last few food fetch orders.
Exactly. We gotta get the leftovers before, you know, they go bad.
You hungry? What can we get you? We've got those leftovers from that Tie Me to the Moon place, the slice of cake from I Like Big Bunts, or the pizza from
I like
High
big
on
butts.
Life.
Jesus
Which would
Christ. Also, I love that he's like opening up the trench coat like he's trying to sell you something. Like, hey, I got some stuff here. You want some stuff? I got some stuff. What'll it be, kid? Give me that za.
No such thing as a bad slice of pizza. I will say I was judging you a little when I saw the pineapple on it, but I'll admit it smelled fantastic.
Pineapple on the pizza? Absolutely. Pepper pizza my reason for a living.
Me too. I was testing you.
Of course you were.
I feel a beast of a love connection with you.
I keep backing into all these relationships with all the male characters, but I can't get a date with any of the female characters to save my life. What is happening?
Just kidding, cool kid. It's not true love just yet,
Uh-huh.
but still, I like your style.
The British doesn't have a Russian accent. I don't want it.
Man,
You see
that
them a
pizza,
pattern for love of
when
God.
that cheese was stretching.
Oh no.
I get shivers just thinking about it. So good. Za is a way of life.
Damn right, Za is a
I know
way
you
of
eat it
life.
cold sometimes, but I can make a suggestion on how to make it better.
What you got?
Slide that leftover slice on a pan inside the oven on low. Let that cheese get all gooey again. Then the pizza will be perfection.
Not only men, but Thomas. Men for real.
Next time you're feeling peckish, you know where to find me, cool kid. I'll be here waiting.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll just go to bed. What a day it's been. Oh wait, hold on. Is there anything new in the data decks? We met Abel the Table. He dislikes tomfoolery. However, his voice... I recognize the voice. Steve Bloom's been in so many different things, man. Like he's Dempsey over inside of Black Ops Zombies. He's the voice of Wolverine. Like, well, if you want the Crumble spoiler list, I'm not gonna say no to the spoiler list for cookies, man. Kopi sets you on the right path for dating. Abel is sturdy, dependable, with rustic sensibilities. This table is happy to support your needs, rain or shine, and most of the others consider him to be steady, calm influence despite his reluctance to talk. He takes pride in the job well done, which takes as many different forms as there are tables in this house. There are 8 tables in the house, by the way. Steadiness, protection, exotic furniture from distant lands. Alright, who else did we talk to? We got Freddy the Yeti. What's by Fred to score? Dislikes anything uncool. Likes food preservation and food preservation. You've got Freddy, the big level monster of the fridge. He's packed with leftovers. Come round and see him next time you're feeling peckish. You might think of this monstrous vagina as a big ice machine, but he's anything but. Freddy welcomes all comers to sample his wares, whether leftovers, fresh veggies, or even just to stare blankly at his insides several times a day. He thinks you're the coolest of the kids. Heck yes. Let's go. Oh, that's right. We have Miranda. Likes the slow burns, dislikes cooking. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. And then Kobe. Waking up early. Nice smelling conditioner. Beans. Dislikes bureaucracy, management, and unpaid overtime. I feel like there's a little bit of a dig over at Starbucks, if you ask me. Katsukobi again for a couple of caffeinated. You met Kofi, the sweetest pep talk you ever met. Always ready to lift your spirit in your favorite beverage. Is there anyone else that we... Oh yeah, we got something new with Candelabra. Approach with caution. Agreed, approach with caution. Oh my god. And then, oh yeah, Von Trapp. Yep, guys, he likes jazz. He likes jazz, cheese, and never letting go. Just likes crawl spaces, even though he's in, you know, in the crawl space. Oh, Shadow Lord. We didn't look at Shadow Lord yet. Likes bands you haven't heard of. Dislikes neckties. That seems fitting. That seems fitting. And then Doug dislikes wimps, likes watching the content. Okay. Thomas ripped jeans, who clearly doesn't give a 2 fucks about what you think. Love it. Love it, love it. Oh, wait! Oh, this is someone? Oh, that makes sense. Okay. He's old school, YouTube turned, content, like almost not even movies, but more anime stuff. Alright, EP times. A little bit of that EP sleepies. Alright. We need to talk with Candelabra again, because we're trying to get that quest done for Maggie. Will you please let us talk with Maggie?
Yet you return. You must desire me in some way. The chance of critical colloquy beckons. Though your own scandal-mongering leaves much to be desired, I can take you under my label.
Maggie needs to speak to you.
Not yet, not yet. There are more important matters to attend.
No, we gotta talk with Maggie!
But, tell me, when I spoke of polishing my body,
We don't need to talk. We don't need to go back to that moment, please.
do you even know what that is?
Well, obviously that's the midpoint of the candelabra where the arm comes out.
So, that's been a vicious rumor for years. The knob is above the base and is decorative.
Okay.
Now, where on me is my labrum?
The labrum? Could it be the arm that holds everything, or? I think it's the part that the candle sits inside of?
Oh, it is merely my arm, you see.
God, I don't know. I'm not fancy. I don't know.
Last, a capital may mean an uppercase letter or an exclamation for a lovely thing. But where is the capital on my corpus?
Flip to where this candle sits on.
No, that is my sconce. Do they not teach this in schools?
No,
The
they don't.
capital is underneath each sconce.
Okay.
Well, you have stumbled in your attempts to further gain my esteem. Not a single question right about my anatomy.
No, not one. Not a
Allow me
one.
to tally up my feelings for you. I deem you not yet worthy of my inner victim.
We can add more. Dang it. Is this some kind of wig measuring contest? Well, how do I get myself into that wig of yours?
You must share with me more goings-on. It is give and take in the world of rumor, you see. Do you have any for me? You return. You are rather jejune in your jests. But to become one with a path of scandal, you must give as much as you take.
Okay. There's a big scandal that the Maggie found. It involves you.
Truly? Bring in that magnifying
There we go.
glass.
Yes, bring in the magnifying glass.
Well, it seems I am in high demand.
That's one way of putting it.
Enough chit chat. Word on the street is you've been calling someone in this house a counterfeit.
Me? Why ever would I make such an allegacious allegation?
We have a witness that points to you.
I challenge you to produce them.
You asked for it. Stepford.
Hi, Scandelabra.
Scandalabra's face falls.
Oh no.
Oh, drat. Remember last week when you told me the silverware is fake? It's not real silver, it's counterfeit?
I have a faint recollection of such an occurrence.
I remember it clear as day. You started the rumor, not me.
Answer this allegation. What do you have to say for yourself? I'm pretty sure allegacious isn't a real word. Also, the Y is pretty obvious. You're a fiend for the drama.
Not so fast. There may be something underneath all of this.
Oh yes, Maggie, what is it? Is that true? What is the reason you started all this, Candelabra?
Why, you ask? Why?
Scandalabra loses control, looking rather like a harried murderer at the witness stand.
Because it's true. That's why. I've seen the silverware flaunting his authenticity left and right, and I simply had to put an end to it. When you've got real pedigree like I do, you can't bear to see others pretend they've got the same class.
Quite a bold claim, Scandelabra. Can you back it up?
Yes. Can you back it up?
Why, certainly.
Well, give us your evidence then.
All right, I will. First and foremost, true silver like me shines brilliantly. Have a look and see for yourself. I'm dazzling. The silverware in the drawer is dull. It even has some streaks on it. Second rate, obviously.
Of course, of course. What else you got?
Second, there's no need to mark real silver. It's enough on its own and needs no stamp of approval. The silver in the drawer is all covered with stamps.
So you say. Anything more?
Why, simply listen to the way I speak. Can you question for a moment that such a delicious degree of diction could be achieved by anything less than a genuine article?
Mayhaps. Mayhaps indeed, is that all?
I also pinky promise that it's true. All right, no need for further questioning. Case closed.
So we need to go talk to Silverware
Okay.
then.
Now it's personal. Nobody closes my cases for me.
Ooh, Maggie's getting pissed. Maggie's angry. Easy, Maggie. Let's break all this down with a level head.
Indeed. Let's separate fact from fiction and flush out the fraud. Where should we start?
How about the issue of shininess?
What's your opinion?
Doesn't silver tarnish?
Precisely correct.
Hey, all right.
Real silver must be polished to bring it back up to its highest luster.
How about the Scandalabra's pinky promise? Sounds pretty legit.
Naturally, I shall not dignify that as evidence of anything except idiocy.
What about the way that Scandalabra speaks?
What about it?
He did take pains to point out his delicious degree of dictation. I don't think Palaver points to pedigree. Him talk funny. Did take pain.
While articulation and eloquence are praised by the prestigious, they are not foolproof signs of anything. And I must point out that dictation is not a real word.
Uh-oh.
And only a pathological prat like the Scandalabra would use it to try and cast blame on the innocent.
Alright, I think I've heard enough.
Not so fast. You're forgetting one last thing.
What's that, Maggie? So the supposed stamp.
Real silver is stamped in order to affirm its authenticity. If we look on your bottom, however, Scandalabra, I suspect we shall find something other than such a stamp.
Oh no! Not my...
Maggie slips around the Scandalabra, grasping his coat in one hand and lifting it to inspect his posterior.
Oh my god, looking at his butt?
Aha! There we have it.
Well.
Not a stamp of sincerity, but the note of a knockoff.
Oh my god, the Scandalabras are the counterfeit. Oh my gosh. Now you better explain yourself to everyone you spread that rumor to. Or Scoundrel, time to fess up. Time to fess up.
And then you can go apologize to the silverware for having besmirched his reputation with your own lies.
Hey, Glory, how you doing? Surround to explorers, but hope you're having a good one for sure, Glory. Hope you're having a fantastic day as well. Thanks for stopping by. You can actually apologize to everyone for having your own lies. As punishment, you can go ahead and give it a good polish while you're at it. As punishment, you can paste that sticker in your forehead. I believe that punishment has no place in an unlighted society. That virtues should be held in a higher regard instead. That one. Go polish the...
Scandalabra's expression goes entirely blank.
All right. I know what I've lost.
The voice change.
I'm not really a so-called Scandalabra. I'm a completely ordinary, cheaply made knockoff from Freehold, New Jersey.
Oh my
I
gosh.
just want to be special, you know? When you're mass-produced, you just get that urge to strike out on your own. Rebel knows how it is.
Shut up, cuck.
Also, hello. Are you the rubber ducky upstairs? Also, great use of cut.
Okay. I left the factory learning that I was essentially a defect from the start. A bum.
But there was no need to lash out at the rest of us.
You're right, Maggie. You're always right, Maggie. I've tried to dig dirt up on you, but you're squeaky clean. And for all my digging, all my messing around, I'm sorry. I still kinda get off on learning about all the relations around the house, though.
He pokes the tips of his index fingers together in a gesture that reminds you of the way he used to present to you.
If it's okay with you, I'll just watch and enjoy.
That's totally fine.
From here.
As long as no one is getting hurt, and you promise to tell no more tales.
You have my word.
All right.
Well then, I'll call this case closed.
Huzzah!
Stay out of trouble. What is your real name?
Oh, just a completely ordinary candle kind of name. John Wick.
I'll walk out. Oh my god, it's John Wick. It's the John Wick.
An utterly ordinary name destined for mediocrity. You're quite certain.
No. Definitely not an utterly ordinary name.
Well, Mr. Wick, stay out of trouble.
Maggie, we did it!
You were wonderful.
You were wonderful. Can't wait to work on another mystery. You can't tell if I'm just stuck around the mud, but I have to kiss you right now. We'll do that one just to meet me.
I
Just
thought
people.
you'd never say that. Come here.
What?
Maggie curls her arms around you, planting a kiss on you so sizzling.
Oh my
it will make even
gosh.
Scandelabra blush.
Oh my gosh. Let's try that again and again and again, or maybe we can find somewhere to be alone and celebrate.
Follow me.
Oh my. Well, you're the lady. We gotta go follow the magnifying glass.
I'm so glad to see you again. After the Scandelabra case, I haven't been able to get you off my mind.
Oh yeah? Me neither, Maggie.
You mean it?
Obviously. I could see this becoming something really special. Of course I do. It was a lot of fun. I'd love to do it again, or especially considering what we did after the case was closed.
You're a naughty one, aren't you?
Stop. You got no idea.
I think we're gonna have a lot of fun together, you and I.
Oh my.
Now that I think about it, something quite urgent has come up on my end.
Another
With your
case?
breath near me, I'm getting rather fogged up.
No.
Maybe you can help me deal with it before we carry on our conversation?
Okay. Yes, please.
You help Maggie with her urgent case, the details of which we leave to your imagination.
The handprint on it is something.
Now that that's taken care of. You know, I feel like I can finally trust you enough to share something with you.
What's that?
I've never told anyone about this before.
What is it? What is it?
Well, there's a case I've never been able to solve.
The case that never been solved. Okay. But you're the best there is.
Which is why it unsettles me so much. In spite of everything I've tried, it's escaped me. It haunts me.
Maybe I can help you.
All right, but, well, you're gonna think this is pretty out there. You sure you're up for this?
I'm always up for the case. Up for Maggie. I didn't come this way with you to back down now, or Maggie. It seems like your life is one big case after the next. I don't think you can keep doing this. No, definitely not that one. Yeah, that one.
Before we go any farther, I need you to go and have a conversation with someone.
All right, who am I
I'd
gonna go
like you
find?
to speak with the Sinclair.
Think Sinclair. Never spoken to them
Or should I
before.
say, Martin Applegate.
Martin Applegate. What?
Just go and speak with him and then come back and I'll explain.
Okay. Go talk with the sink. Got it. Talk with the sink. Sink. Bathroom sink. A sink is a sink,
You're
right?
used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the Dateviators, but clearly the sink-headed figure before you is, well, not like the others.
Clearly you're not.
All the time in the world
He's the
would be
mimic.
enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy. You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic, but your inspection is cut short by his disturbing screams.
What's the matter, bud? Okay.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes. What's wrong?
Listen closely. There isn't much time. Nothing is as it seems.
Okay. What's going on?
I'm not who I appear to be.
Okay.
No!
Sinclair.
Stop that pop-up screen!
This is our Deadpool character. He's breaking the fourth wall. He knows that there's a pop-up screen there.
Name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate. And I'm not a sink. I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida.
Okay. This is getting weird fast.
Now you're catching on.
To...
Just how weird this is gonna get.
I don't want to know if I know that or... Oh, I like weird.
Try this on for size, then.
Sudsy the Puppers!
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs, yapping and barking.
Down, Sudsy, down! Keep your bubbles to yourself, you little devil. Tray, Sudsy. Go to your tray. Sorry about that.
Nope, don't be
Before I
mad. Don't be
begin
sorry,
telling
no.
you my tale of woe and Temple's Shirley, let me let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered.
Okay. Is your dog gonna pee in the bathroom tonight?
No! Okay, bye! Think you next time!
I have questions, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get them solved today because we already talked with you once today. Yep, we gotta do that conversation tomorrow then. Alright. Let's look at our rumors. Who sounds like fun? We get the bobby pin, laundry room, camper, calorie mate. They say there's so way through someone's heart is through their stomach. Pretty. A rather bored food themed gentleman left Freddy's. Ryan Gosling? Rude bird came by to call skin of a cock. Yeah. We need to talk to Freddy. Where's Freddy? We need to talk to Freddy. Is the food Freddy?
The first word that comes to mind as you evaluate the strange figure standing before you is delicious. You don't even intend to be salacious, it's just he looks edible.
He does look very
His
edible.
long blonde hair calls to
He got
mind ramen
pie,
noodles, but his
ramen,
entire outfit is a culinary journey around the
sandwich,
globe. He looks downright
chocolate
mouth-watering,
pants.
but you're
Good evening. Do have a seat. I'll be with you in just a minute.
Looks like you're really enjoying that glass of wine.
Glass of wine? Surely you can do better than that. This fine white has a light body and is rather dry. It's quite acidic.
Okay.
I can virtually taste its origins in the eastern Loire Valley. Dare I guess just outside Chavignol?
Sure.
And as its taste matures on my tongue, I detect notes of honeydew, grapefruit, and peach.
You get along with Nopes, guarantee it. Nopes is all about the
And
wine
a
scene.
certain minerality. Flint. Gray salt.
It's not white at all, it's a rosé. It's one of these two, I guarantee it. I gotta think back to my days of college eating wine country. I think it's something to block.
Well done.
Yes! Yes! Wolf does no wine! Let's go!
Now, can you do even better?
I'm gonna say probably pairs with the nice goat cheese. I'm going to say Chablis. I guess it's a. Let's go with Chablis.
Well, that's a disappointment. You do know that Chablis is an entirely different wine, don't you?
No! Oh, it's Chablis. You knew that. Guess I got lucky the first time.
I guess so. But where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Mitchell Lynn, food critic extraordinaire.
Michelin. Okay.
Paragon of the perfect, advocate of the
Who the hell's
adventurous,
Freddy?
and bane of the banal.
Vince Vaughn. Bam.
Salutations.
Michelin. Oh, Freddy is the Yeti. Oh, Freddy the Yeti. I knew that. It was a hint from Freddy the Yeti. Got it. Never mind. Yes, really like food. Then I consider myself something with food, actually. Food can't live with it, can't live without it. You've been heard of Soylent? I've been related to Soylent lately. So the greenest people. I can consider myself something of a foodie, actually.
Oh, really? could have fooled me. Listen, I'm afraid you've caught me in a bit of a hurry. 3 new spots have just opened up around the house. I'm eager to give them a try and see if they measure up to
Oh,
my
he's a
exact
Michelin.
standards.
Isn't he the food critic? He's a food critic because he's made of food. Got it.
Hey, how would you like to accompany me?
That would be great. Sure.
Brilliant.
Of course.
So, where should we go? There's a new Hawaiian fusion place in the living room. Daisuke's sushi spot in the dining room is supposed to be pretty swanky. Freddy Yeti has an ice cream joint in the kitchen that's worth checking out.
Hawaiian fusion sounds fun.
You find yourself in a large and comfy side-of-the-street-style stand. Koa has blended traditional Hawaiian vibes with Korean elements. He has somehow convinced Lux to don a red and blue outfit in order to tastefully represent a traditional Korean lantern. Koa has managed to bend himself around a grill in the center of the establishment in classic Korean barbecue style.
Aloha, friends.
Are you the couch? Koa the couch?
Welcome to Two Currents, a Hawaiian fusion experience.
My, mon ami. You've worked hard to create the atmosphere.
Oh, not too hard.
Well, what do we think?
Should we be eating on Abel's back? You have a true fusion.
Humble that you think so.
I agree, Koa. This is so far quite delightful.
Please, take a seat.
Koa pats his lap.
Don't mind if we do.
Okay.
Is something the matter?
How do we feel about these seats?
I feel like I'm on Two Currents, all right. Or Koa's lap is pretty comfy. Koa's lap's pretty comfy.
I'm glad to have you on it.
Well, of course.
And me at the same time. How scandalous.
Very scandalous.
Did someone say scandal?
Listen here, John Wick. We didn't ask you to come join in on this, all right?
Out! But
Out.
I just... Out! No fooey.
If there's anything I can do to make things more comfy, just ask.
Noted.
He just wants to watch for real, man.
What do you recommend?
Here's a dish that's also of Korean origin. Meat jun. Thinly sliced beef dipped in egg batter and fried.
Does sound good.
And of course, some kalua pork,
Oh.
rice, and cucumber slices to go with it.
Tell me twice.
Intriguing. What do you think?
I don't even remember. Let's get that. I thought this is fusion. Where's the Hawaiian influencer? I might substitute the comparable side of ooh. That's either gonna be the let's get that or this one. The pork does sound good, so let's get that.
Make that 2 orders and consider me intrigued.
Come in right up. I'll be right back with your food. In the meantime, how about some of our special soju?
Don't have to tell me twice about soju. Give me that.
Ganbei.
Nice one.
Well, thank you.
Okay, here's your order. Dig in.
Let's try this.
Koa's dishes are sumptuous, abundant, and full of bold, contrasting flavors. This is definitely comfort food, and the gloves are off when it comes to spices, sauces,
And
carbs.
carbs. We gotta love the carbs.
The combination of Hawaiian and Korean flavors contrasts and complements, ultimately fusing into something utterly unique. Fermented vegetables, meats dripping with sugary pineapple sauce, and rice. Lots of rice.
If you've never had like true like good Hawaiian food, like sugary pineapple sauce is always delicious, dude.
Interesting. What do you think?
This slaps. Do a kid movie. Not bad. Might be too much for me though. This is unlike anything I've had before. Unlike everything I've ever had before. So I love it.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
To have made something so original and yet so delicious is a real win. Koa, you've outdone yourself. And I must applaud your open mind. I find that to be quite sexy.
Oh, why, thank you.
My friend and I are about finished here. Koa, thank you for having us.
You two are welcome.
I so love that
back
his necklace is like
anytime.
keys and like stuff that gets lost in the couch.
Thanks for stopping by.
Receipts. Shade, yeah. Wait. We have... Oh, hold on. We got a new message on Discord. What do you got
I'm
for me?
sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately. Is everything all right with the Dateviators? Are they operating efficiently?
Yes. No, they will completely. I think so. Why?
Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the Quantum Catalyst Activator.
What's that?
That's very sci-fi, but essentially, the Quantum Catalyst Activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before. I'll keep an eye on things over here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately. Your life depends on it.
What do you mean my life depends on it if they get too high? Just,
Sorry,
tell me out.
it's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood, and this phone is super duper expensive. But I'll keep analyzing the data.
Okay, sure. You got it, Mr. Tinfoil Hat Man. Alright, other rumors. Report of the call. Abel said that Koa is in the couch. And a nice feller. Or do we just talk to someone random we haven't talked to before? The smoke detector. Cabinets or stove. Cabinet drawer. Actually, what if there's that door upstairs that we can't open, right? So what if we talk to Mr. Doorman and it's like this door doesn't open. Apparently there's a secret attic somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised it's behind this door. Hey bud.
Well, look at that. You've made another friend.
Yes, I have.
A true portal in arms, just like myself. Keep it up. It feels better and better the more you do. Trust me.
Dorian standing in your way is nothing new, but something about this time feels definitive.
Sorry. This one's locked.
Where does it go?
The attic.
I knew it. Why is it locked?
This is where you keep your lesser things. Memories, art, and other such nonsense.
Okay.
There's a safe in there as well. Presumably full of treasures.
I like
You
treasure.
built this door long ago. Years? Decades? Who can say?
I can say.
What do you say?
I must not have wanted to see my memories. I'm super bad at remembering where I left my keys, or I just wanted to keep locals from stealing from me. I'm super bad at remembering where I left my keys.
That's right. If only you had a skeleton key to get me to open again.
One inside of the crawl space.
Until you find a key, I will remain locked.
Okay, can I pick up the key? Or do I have to befriend the key first? Now, can I pick up this key? Or do I have to become friends with the key? I gotta become friends with the key. Damn, okay. Alright, up to bed we go then. To the sleepy area away. Alright, nap time. Quick little bit of the EBs. Also, let's see here. What are new things that we got in the Data Dex? We got Dorian. You met Dorian at the attic door, and he's locked until you find a key. He's not gonna let you in. Try looking for a skeleton key. So we're gonna need to go get that. Ryu says pass. Oh, but Ryu. And there was Michelin. Dislikes, likes high quality products, ingredients, careful balance of flavor profiles, and consistency of services. Interesting. Rio also says pass. And then we met Sinclair, one of the most bizarre characters you've encountered this far in the house. Just as I was about to tell you a story, he thought had to be. Sinclair, the thing sure is something. He likes classical literature, calisthenics, and shoes with lace patterns. Dislikes prediction of the power laureate due to unrestricted capture of profits by the means of production and cured meats. Okay. Maggie, we have 3 things to Maggie. Case closed. We're still missing this. Party time with Maggie. You may get to the bottom of the case. The camera Silent was actually a fictional persona. His real name was John Wick. Go see Maggie again if there were more cases to solve. And then John Wick. Yeah. He caught someone in the midst of polishing a routine. He told you details of his past, which maybe explains why he looks down on everyone else. Wait, can I see the sticker? Made in New Jersey. Nothing good ever comes out of New Jersey. Oh no. Oh buddy. Okay. Alright. Let's go talk with Maggie again. Because now she's going to tell us more about the sink.
To the sink! The sink! A great mystery emanates from there. I feel it. I need to know the truth.
Did you just eat my heart? You ate my heart. Okay, well, damn. You said that you wanted me to talk to the sink, then come back. Yes, the sink.
You're back!
I am back. Tell me your story, Sinclair.
It all happened one rainy night on the north side of Perkleman City.
Okay.
The tough side. I'd stayed late at the office because I had extra work to do before the holidays.
Say a little your job in insurance claim adjuster. Go on. Yes.
Well, when I left, I was feeling a bit low, so I went out to a local bar. It's called the Banana Club.
Yes.
They make a mean Shirley Temple. Heavy pour.
Okay. Actually, that's true. Shirley Temples are notoriously anti-alcoholic. Anyway, what happened next?
Known better. But after I'd had about 7 of them, I went out for a stroll. I don't know where I was going. Just trekking the streets with my dog. Suddenly, I came upon a fine dining establishment called the Questionable Dandelion.
Okay. Right.
They've got an incredible buffet. Lots of strange ingredients from all around the world. They're always trying new things.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like Diplodocus berries.
Okay. Diplodocus berries.
And Jimson weed cupcakes.
All right. Naturally, obviously.
They also
obviously.
sell Excedrin by the pint, the headache medicine.
I'm tracking this.
Anyway,
I
I
like
ate
literally.
my
I'm
fill
trying
and
to
I'm on
track
my
this.
way.
I think.
That's when things started to get weird.
Okay. Up until now, it had been a typical Friday night. I'm guessing.
No, not at all.
Oh, sorry.
It was Thursday.
Oh, sorry. It was Thursday. That's why. Forgive me.
I was walking around, or sort of drifting, or rather, I guess you could say I was making my way about town.
Were you were making your way downtown? Were you walking fast?
Aimlessly, you see?
Faces past. Were you homebound? I'm getting that.
You're very perceptive.
Why, thank you. I'm proud of myself. So anyway, just
Well,
get to the point,
I
man.
came across an alley I had never noticed before. It was dark and had a rather threatening look about it.
Okay.
So naturally, I went down it.
Mm-hmm. Then what might do?
I wandered down the alley and came to a door lit by a red light.
Okay.
I opened it and found a long hall, at the end of which was a sort of booth. And in this booth was a fortune teller. She was wearing a fantastic red shirt, not unlike the one you're sporting.
Oh, I thank you. Thank you
Although
for
it could
noticing.
have easily been more of a chartreuse. I can't tell, I'm tone deaf.
That would make more sense if you're colorblind. But anyway, yes. Go on. Fortune teller. Yes. Yes.
Her name was Vagabonda the Sinclairius. She was wearing a fantastic red shirt, not unlike the one you're sporting.
Yep, you mentioned that already.
Sorry, I keep harping on the shirt, but it was absolutely fantastic. She
Ew.
spread out a deck of strange cards and asked me to select one.
Strange
They were
how?
business cards.
Of course. Which one did you pick?
I chose at random, and the card I picked turned out to be the Ace of Spades.
You just said they were business cards, though. Sounds like a lucky card.
If only I'd known that it wasn't to be the case. Vagabonda snatched the card back from me and said, "Not that one!" Turns out she had her rewards program on the back. 12 stamps and you get a free spade.
Okay. Probably shouldn't have that one in there.
We agree! Besides, she only had 2 stamps.
Yeah.
So I
That's
snatched
helping.
it back from her again and we had a bit of a row, and I'm sorry. God damn, that is a nice shirt.
Thank you for like continuing to mention it's a good shirt. Anyway. Yeah.
Very good start to our fortune-telling session. I think that's why she cursed me.
How do you figure?
Because right afterward, she said, "Martin, that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session.
Yep.
I'm going to curse you because of it."
That's very
And then
specific.
she cursed me.
Uh-huh. Curse you how?
She waved what looked like a magic wand. Although, to be honest, it could have easily been a bagel of some sort.
You were very
And
perceptive,
then
sir.
said, "Martin, I doom you now to become a detestable object. I transform you thusly, so that you may go home and think about what you've done."
Think about what you've done. Okay. Am I to understand that you may have confused one with a bit? Now just think about your
She
own.
wasn't above a bad pun.
Clearly. And then you became a sink.
And then I became a sink. Now you find me as I am, trapped in this porcelain prison. All I want to do is return to my old life, to stroll the streets of Turkleman City once more, without a care in the world. Oh, how I long for it. Please.
So
you help
everything in my house is becoming human. Except for the human who's become a sink. Because that makes perfect sense as to why he's a little frazzled, you know?
Sudsy and I would be oh so grateful if you could get to the bottom of what's going on here and return us to our proper forms. Will you?
I'm never coming near you again. I'll do everything I can.
Oh, joy! If you want to help to get to the bottom of all this, I might suggest you seek out someone who is in the business of solving unsolvable mysteries.
We know
Or just
we know
go
someone.
see if Vagabonda the Sinclairius is willing to undo her curse for a free shovel.
Where'd you get the shovel? I think I know just the magnifying
He
glass.
stands there silent and unmoving until you finally leave.
Okay. Now, I've wasted my interaction with her today because... Right? Yep. Alright, well, we're going to have to come back to it tomorrow, but we know that there's a key in the basement, or in the crawl space here that we need to talk to. Also, I think I can talk to the ladder too, based on how it was highlighted. Alrighty. Let's talk to this key.
You're not sure what you expected to find in the crawl space, but it certainly wasn't this well-dressed, regal figure.
Oh man, okay.
He seems quite stunned by your arrival, but the moment you liberate him from his underground prison, he comes alive with joy and gratitude.
Ah, fresh air. It has been far too long.
It has indeed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have been trapped within that accursed crawl space for so long that well, I don't even know how long it was. Time lost all meaning under there.
Find me.
But never mind that now. I am Keith, and I owe you a real debt of gratitude.
Keith the key? Bow! Alright, Keith.
Eso.
We need to get in the attic, because I want to know what's up there.
Hang on! My content aware is going off.
Oh, sweet Jesus. What now?
Keith, the skeleton key has a bit of a personality quirk that I would like to warn you about.
Okay.
But I also don't want to ruin the surprise. So I'll ask you, would you like to have the dramatic effect? Or would you rather know from the start?
What? Like, I get that they're like trying not to give the surprise, but also like, what content warning should I be afraid of? What is he gonna say? What's the quirk? I need to know. Tell me I don't want to be surprised.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, he's a master manipulator. If you don't like sociopaths, you won't be too comfortable with this guy.
He's a master manipulator. Don't like sociopaths. You will not be comfortable with this guy. All right, friends. Once again, if this pertains to you down here, the master manipulator, sociopath, this is your chance to click away, mute the stream for a minute until he gets off screen, or all the different things. So this is your chance to avoid it. We're gonna give you guys a moment just to do so, and then I'm gonna do it. But this is your moment until he goes away.
Go with that, or you want to skip it?
But yes, this is your moment. This is your chance. Your chance to escape for a minute. Just come back in like a minute or two, and you'll be fine. All right. What kind of horrible stuff are you gonna say? Let's just see.
Carry on then.
Because like they gave the warning for the other guy, and he didn't seem so bad.
Just tell me, is there anything you're wishing for that I can help you with?
I'm actually looking for a way into the attic. Do you know where I'd find it?
Ha-ha! Do I have some good news for you? I am in fact a skeleton key. I can unlock just about anything with a keyhole in this house.
Wonderful.
And a few things without keyholes besides.
I'm sure you can. That sounds very useful to have.
I am nothing if not full of surprising talents.
Okay.
So, Dorian is giving you some trouble, eh? Nice to hear that some things haven't changed while I was gone. Well, fear not. Dorian and I go way back. We were practically made for each other, he and I.
Okay.
If you'll allow me the briefest intrusion into your pocket, I'll gladly accompany you.
Without further ado, Keith leaps straight into your pocket.
That wasn't that bad at all. I mean, I was in my pocket, and you know, ooh, well, all right, well, don't squirm around in there, man. So that wasn't that bad at all. Reminds me of Ernesto de la Cruz. Absolutely, same sort of vibe. Same sort of vibe. Alrighty, what is our workspace?
Champ,
Tom.
champ, champ! How goes it?
Talking with stuff around the house. We should not say that. Your butt.
I guess I don't know how to speak to the youth today. Valdivian would like you to complete an exit survey based on your time here. How would you rate your time with Valdivian?
Might have been more reference to future interactions as well. If I don't think Skylar comes back every time you talk to someone with a warning. Oh, that's a shame then. Damn, I would prefer if they came back with like only at those specific times, as opposed to just like in general, you know. Damn, very short,
All right,
not fun.
Everyone has an opinion, and now that one belongs to us. I appreciate you participating. One more question. If you were to recommend, I don't know, Tom for a job somewhere, how likely would you be to send his resume along?
Not likely.
Ah, that's just fine. I'll be straight. There was no exit survey. I just need some help. Now that I've revealed my own vulnerability and gained your trust, how likely are you to recommend Tom for a job
Gonna
somewhere?
take a drink, Wolf? I suppose I will. How likely are we to recommend Tom for a job somewhere? Not likely.
Ah, can't win them all.
Nope, can't win them all, bud. Get this with the diary in a few minutes. For sure, Hayek. Thank you. All right. Let's see, rumors. So we can't talk with Dorian right now because he's doing stuff. Platter up. Strong and sensitive. Find this fragile friend all over the kitchen. In order to realize, so you can speak with Suki. Are they they're all over the kitchen? All over the kitchen. All over the kitchen. You know, they like the this? Like dishware?
A tall, statuesque man stands with his back turned to you.
You know what?
surveying the
Thinking about
dishes,
it, dish.
your dishes,
Yeah.
on the
Yep.
table in front of him. He's so absorbed in them that he doesn't seem to notice you.
Hello? Really? Are you kidding? Oh my god. You just ate my heart. How dare you? Who else can I talk to? So I gotta come back again and not talk to him, I guess, and just stand there in silence. What about the rat trap? I mean, we could do the rat trap quest line. Or we haven't talked to the piano yet. Piano's one of these thingies here. We got the cheese pizza. We need cheese pizza for Mr. Cheese. Got it.
A beauty dressed in black and gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear.
Sounds about right.
The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how you can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. Has it always been so loud around here?
Probably. The pizza's probably gone bad by this point in your pocket. Listen! It's still fresh.
The silence
Just gotta warm it up
persists,
a little bit.
and this stranger continues to ignore you,
That one's staticky.
lost in her own world.
Gosh dang it. Deactivate. Reactivate. Alrighty. Let me see. Is it sound better now?
Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it.
Sound better? That's better? Perfect. I don't know why it does that. Introduce myself.
You introduce yourself, and yet still she does not open her eyes.
We need a medic stat! That's my line. How dare. You okay?
Finally, she opens her eyes, heaving a polite but obviously impatient sigh.
Maestro?
How's it going?
The performance? It was coming along nicely.
You weren't playing anything. The performance.
That was door 33. Surely you recognized it. It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long by the composer John Gage.
What?
Honestly, the man was a genius.
Am I wrong? This is called a rest, isn't it? So it's just silence. 4/4 count silence.
I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Mio. You two have met, I'm assuming?
Who? Is it?
No. Dulce Mio is completely different pronunciation, spelling, and comportment. Anyway, our audience that night was completely
Can you tell me who that was, though?
They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it. A rustling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines.
Wait, Rose, I was right that those are rests, and that was a 4/4 count of rests nonstop, just as silence. Wow, Wolf knows how to read music. I just added to my list of things where it's like, Wolf really knows this stuff. It's like, yeah, obviously, like I know everything. I know nothing.
Still, it was one of my finest performances to date.
Wolf reads music better than books. It's true.
It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically. I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen. The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard?
I call it walking in
seems like music.
Wolf
Very atonal.
Major. This jingle from the Payday Loan commercial, or it's whole music I can't get out of my head. I've never touched you. Jingle from the Payday Loan commercial.
I have no idea what any of those words mean. Well, whatever you were playing, I look forward to its evolution.
Bow! Keys.
So long, Maestro.
Okay. Goodbye, piano lady. Alright, EP times. And then we got Dorian with the key, and then we got Maggie with the sink. We have like a bunch of different quest lines going right now. Who knows what'll happen at the end? Yo! Let me in the
Dorian
act.
looms over you, arms crossed over his broad chest. He seems almost smug about blocking your way today.
Hello, mate. Let me give you a tip. When you see me with my arms crossed like this, it means you're not getting through.
What might it take to uncross them, I wonder?
Keith? Is it really you?
Hello, old friend. It is me, all right.
Indeed.
Where on earth have you been?
Crawl space.
I've been tucked away with my thoughts, you might say.
I never knew why you left.
I'm sensing a history between these two.
I am so sorry I never said goodbye. I never had the chance.
Well, I've missed you.
I've missed you too, dearest Dorian. And I am back to stay.
For now.
Now, come here and give me a hug, won't you?
I could never resist you.
I feel like I'm interrupting something.
Dorian and Keith curl their arms around each other, fitting together as perfectly as, well, a key and a lock.
And just like that, door is open.
You two seem like lovers. That was brilliant!
He gets me every time.
Just a little game we play.
Sure.
I can't keep him from anything he wants. He's my greatest weakness.
Oh my.
And without you, I would have nothing to do.
We fit together rather well.
Seems like there's some history here, so no matter what, Keith can always get you to open up. Let's go. It seems like there's mystery here.
We may have given love a shot,
Oh.
but it didn't really work out.
I prefer to cherish the fact that it led to our friendship.
Well, that's good.
Quite so.
A superior level of relationship, in our humble opinions.
You think love can include friendship? Or maybe we can be friends, Keith? Yeah, let's be friends.
Why, I would love that. I rather think we would do well together, you and I.
Friends!
The treasure trove of friendship is open to us.
And that makes us... Alright, so we have empathy, poise, charm, and sass. Still 0 smarts, but that just seems fitting for us, really. It doesn't help that like one of the main people we've been talking to is Maggie, and she's given us 0 smarts. Well, let's see what's in store in the attic.
Go, mate.
Yeah. Maggie is hogging all the smarts for herself for real, man. Oh, is the key going over there now? Alright, Keith, you go sit over there, bud. My mouse suddenly appeared there. Oh my god. They got board games up here, boxes, Christmas ornaments, a lot of okay, there's a lot of boxes. PC unit, boxes, and can I like open the boxes? Do these like open and like reveal more secrets? What secrets do you hide? Oh, there's a dying plant up here. That sounds like it's gonna be upset and depressing. Can I open this? I can't open this. Okay. I look outside. See like what's his name? Just like watching me with binoculars. Just like I want to know what's going on up there. All right. Rumors. So, you said there's a rumor of a haunted attic. I mean, we are definitely in the attic now. But what secret is up here? Tool underneath the house somewhere. Beverly said go to the river if you want water. Someone named Reggie when you first met him. Rude bird came by to call Scandelabra cuck. Gable said toes on the couch. Nice feller. Well, you know what, guys? It's the season, right? So like we gotta do Christmas decorations. It's the season.
It's Lucinda Lavish. She seems to enjoy
Forget everything else.
Of your intentions.
Forget everything else. Nothing else matters anymore. Forget the Christmas decorations.
Tell me, lover, what should we get up to now?
All the things. Go straight to horny. We made the mistake last time. Go straight to horny.
Sweet bottom.
Go straight to horny.
Because my secret is, I'm not actually Lucinda Lavish.
Oh, then who are you?
I'm Lucinda Lascivious.
Oh my. Oh. Oh. Hello. That's like funny. Let's go. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello to you too. I've got, let's say, a special circumstance.
Okay.
One that allows me to bend the rules.
All right.
Come here, baby. I've got a special place where no one can see us.
Oh my. Wow.
Lucinda takes you to a rather strange place. You can't quite make out where you are, but you are certain you are somewhere near your house.
Near our house, okay.
It could be that she's right. No one else can see you here.
No one else who has any say, that is.
Oh boy, let's get going.
I love to hear that. I love to hear you be so horny for me.
Of course, yes.
This is my fantasy chamber, a place where all your wildest fantasies can come true.
Success.
Tell me, my effervescent darling, what is your wildest fantasy?
Oh boy, okay. Alright, there's a lot on the screen right now. Okay, we got bondage, spinning rolling side. I get it right now, but it involves a big inflatable giraffe. Or none of the above. But we need to think, what does she want to hear? Because she's like the no-nonsense person, right? She's the no-nonsense person, because when we beat her around the bush, she got shy and ran away. Let's just go straight with this one.
Oh, how poetic. I can't wait to do all those fantastic verbs
No
with
successful guess.
It's here and only here where we can do these things.
That's fair, fine by me.
My time here is limited, so I'll have to see you around when you least expect it.
No!
But next time?
No!
I think you know exactly what you want to pick.
Yeah, obviously. I'll take that as a successful pick. A successful option there. We did good. I think we did good, guys. We didn't get any more extra charm out of her, but we did good. Also, once again, 'tis the season, so, like, you know, Christmas.
It takes you just a moment to properly evaluate the figure standing before you. Her hair and clothing are such a jumble of various holiday decorations.
There's a lot of different decorations there. We got Christmas. We got Halloween with the skeleton and bats. We got Easter. We got St. Patrick's Day, Chinese New Year, regular New Year, Valentine's Day. Forget what the loop stuff's for. Anyway,
what time of year is it again? Have you truly been locked in your house for so long that time has lost all meaning?
Oh, absolutely, it has.
She is adorable, though, and her energetic greeting shocks you right out of your quiet contemplation.
Hey, boss! You've caught me at a bad time. Heading to work. Well, the other work. Or is it the other work? What day is it, anyway?
Every day is this day.
Oh, what's up? What do you need?
Here, actually, it's red and green. Yeah, a little hint of green over there. Yeah. Just want to introduce myself.
And I to you. So many things and so little time. Makes you want to cry. That was bad. I'm Holly, by the way.
Oh, Holly for holidays? Yes. Bam.
Hi.
Great to meet you, Holly.
And who are you? Did you already say? Sorry. In a little rush for the dish dash. Rat race, all that.
Oh my gosh. You're so... The amount of energy, man. I'm Wolf-eyed.
Oh, I've heard about you. That is such a funny name.
Why, thank you. For putting, what have you heard?
Just some tidbits.
Uh-huh.
Anywho, I'm so sorry, but I'm already running late. Love to chat more, though. I'm working a double, then opening, closing tomorrow, but swing by first thing in the morning.
She double and opening, closing. Okay, I didn't... What? What job are you working at? Sure.
Great. Okay. Bye.
All right. Oh, like little swirly stars. All right. All right. So, what do we want to do? Let's Pearl and Treble. Well, let's go talk with let's go over to the something in the laundry room. We're not ready to deal with Titus again yet, but the hamper. What's the hamper?
Normally, when you aim your date viators at an object, you see one personality only. But this time, there are two. And they're so engrossed in a hideous
Oh, she's pissed.
They don't even notice you've arrived. One is dressed in woven straw, with clothing in a basket on her back, and a shock of red hair that runs down it. The other is only just visible under a messy mop of dark hair and a pile of dirty clothes he's draped all over his body.
Do you think I'm stupid? You think I can't see what's going on right in front of me?
I never said you were stupid, but I am starting to think you're insane.
Siblings, maybe?
If I'm insane, it's because you
Sibling
make
fighting?
me that way.
Yeah? Without me in your life, you'd be real fucking normal, huh?
Whoa, language, mister.
Like you don't cling to literally anyone in your life the same way.
I wouldn't have to cling if you would just stay where I can see you.
I am here literally every day. I can't have a minute to myself.
You guys okay?
Both of them whirl around to face you, their expressions changing immediately.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry you had to hear that, but please don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, just fine.
The energy in the room.
You're not
may
the
have
same blanket
dampened,
guy we saw earlier,
but there's
right?
still a thick tension in the air.
You don't have to pretend to be okay.
We're not pretending. We're just as strong as ever.
Yeah, strong.
Oh dear, we haven't even introduced ourselves. Though, Durkee and I know you well.
Please don't call me that in front of other people.
You're so cute when you get assertive, Durkee. Anyway, I'm Harper, and I'm your laundry hamper.
Hi, Harper. Damn! I still think that we've like barely gotten like not even half of the amount of people we can talk to, you know?
I'm Dirk, and I'm your dirty laundry. Mm-hmm.
Whoa there, my content away.
All right, Skylar, what you got for me now?
Harper and Dirk have a relationship that isn't exactly the healthiest.
We've noticed.
It could be triggering for people who have dealt with toxic and abusive relationships.
All right, there's your content warning, friends. If you don't want to see the toxic and abusive relationship thingies, this is your chance to click away for a minute, and then we will. Once these people are off the screen, you just get back over. But every time that we've talked to them, we haven't fully like. Every time we've gotten the content warning, it hasn't been. That stuff hasn't come up in that conversation, like the immediately following conversation, except for Hack said it was with the diary. Where it was immediately after that was when it happened. So I'm still confused, like if they're gonna come back and talk about it, or like am I just navigating my way through the conversation where it doesn't come up at all? Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, back to the game of yes, this is your chance to click off. Last chance. Here we go. Bam. All right.
If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable,
Oh, well, it's not in a light way,
wouldn't
though.
recommend this one, that's for sure.
Yeah, the other one was immediate and blaringly obvious. Yeah. Well, at least the behavior in a light way. Like they say, at least in a light way.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I'm okay with this stuff.
On with the show. He is a very dirty boy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is very dirty.
Harper.
Harper stomps on Dirk's foot, beaming all the while. Dirk grunts, but says nothing.
Anyway, that's us.
You could sound a little happier when introducing us, Durkee.
Do I not seem happy?
He looks at you, stone-faced.
Every minute with Harper is a non-stop party.
Archie?
Harper's smile grows strained.
I just warned during the first interaction with them, it's for their entire storyline. Probably,
Well,
maybe.
someone around
yeah.
here's got to try to put a happy face on things. Durkee broods all the time like he's fucking Batman.
Sorry, who? Batman or? You're dressed like a bat?
What? No. You know, the baseball-themed superhero who patrols the stadium of Baseball City.
Okay. Yep, that makes sense.
Kinda weird you've never heard of him.
Oh, I've heard of him.
Durkee.
I'm not. It's just surprising.
Not everybody keeps their nose in a comic book like you do.
Well, not everybody needs the level of escapism I do.
There's an awkward silence, and then...
You know, because they're not dating the laundry hamper equivalent of a bamboo finger trap.
Hamper equivalent of a bamboo finger trap. Wow!
Harper is silent for a very long time, but you can feel another argument coming. Just as she opens her mouth, you speak first.
Pleasure to meet you both. I hope I never run to you, Tin, or it's been an idea. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you both. Yeah.
Too, honey.
Come see us again.
The look in Dirk's eyes seems a bit desperate, as if he's silently pleading
Oh.
with you to return. You can hear Harper and Dirk's raised voices long after you leave the room.
Oh, gosh. Okay. So that's it. Oh, wait, hold on. Another workspace email.
Valdivianites! Guess who? If you guessed David Most, 3-time runner-up for Business Magazine's CEO of the Year, you'd be right. Team, I just wanted to do a soft follow-up on my recent email regarding my lost sunglasses. I'm happy to report my office has already received hundreds of tips regarding the item's whereabouts and are quickly combing through them as we speak. However, I really must reiterate that the tip line is for verifiable leads only. I saw them in Turkmenistan, or did you check up your butt? While obviously
Did you check up your butt?
humorous,
Yes.
detracts from our serious efforts to expediently locate the missing item. In that spirit of camaraderie, anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on sight. thank you for your ongoing support in this matter.
Okay. I wonder, I can't go back to work, can I? No. Alright, we got one more part to use today. Oh wait, this is where the vacuum is, right? Yeah. Let's talk to Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Cat. Cat clock.
You see a slim, dainty gentleman in a well-tailored suit.
Mr. Whiskers, you say. I had to book a night for night alarm.
But it's the feline ears on his head that most catch your attention.
So you're like a mixture of the White Rabbit and Chester Cat?
A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
Tick, tick, tick.
These no show. Talk, talk, talk.
Don't. Do not taint the perfection of the clock with your disgusting imitation.
Oh, terribly sorry,
Why
mister.
have you come? I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule.
Be a total stranger on there. I just wanted to appreciate the beauty of time or whatever with you. I live here, dude.
I am not disputing that, but you are not on the schedule.
I'm so sorry.
Perhaps you do not know this, as so few are as attuned to time as I am. But punctuality is of the utmost importance. So if you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment.
Okay. Is emphasizing every third word part of the routine too? Or yeah, Maduna, are you some kind of VIP or something?
If VIP stands for very intelligent and punctual, then yes, I am.
Okay.
If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment.
What's the appointment? Are you gonna at least tell me your name before I do that? Or I don't even know who you are yet, or who am I getting an appointment with exactly? Yes, who am I getting an appointment with exactly?
Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce myself. Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but it is no excuse. Timothy Timepiece. at your
Timothy
service.
Timepiece. What a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I'm Linus.
Guess that explains the obsession with time.
It most certainly does not.
No, it
You should
100%
all be
does.
obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time. The safety of it, really. As long as one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place. You will abide by the schedule, won't you?
I'll consider it, mister. Say schedule one more time. Of course I'll put your schedule.
Excellent. I thank you.
Alright, this right here, I need you to back up, mister. Slow down. No need to get down on your knees for me like that, man.
Speak then. Do not be early. Do not be late. And do not try to see me at another time.
Say noon tomorrow? Because if so, I'm gonna forget like in 5 seconds.
If you do, catastrophe.
I think I have to talk to him at noon tomorrow now.
I'm Linus. See you
He's
then,
gonna be
but
upset.
not a moment before.
He's gonna be upset if I don't come back at noon tomorrow. Can already tell. Oh! Discord!
Are you there? Please answer. Hurry!
Yeah, I'm here.
There's something we need to discuss. It's of the utmost importance.
Alright, what do you got for me?
It's the Dateviators. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic field anomalies emitting from the quantum catalyst activator. And I
Okay.
know this is going to sound completely insane, but it appears... Well, it seems... I can't believe I'm even typing this.
Spit it
I'm
out!
attempting to. Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Dateviators to bring objects to life.
You don't say, bud. Really? Yeah, I've been doing that now. It's
We
hot.
have absolutely no idea the ethical implications of turning objects into people. Would they have rights? Do we need to feed them? And if so, how often would we need to feed them? Is only lunch enough if it's a big lunch? We're sleepwalking into a minefield of existential dilemmas here.
Good point.
Not to mention, I didn't even program the Dateviators with that functionality. Maybe the government augmented my original schematics with secret military tech, but I'd have to do more tests to be sure.
What kind of tests?
I'm sorry, but we'll have to pick this up later. I'm
But I
not
want to
under any
know.
sort of duress or anything, but I had a huge enchilada for lunch and I'm exhausted. I'll reach out again when I'm able.
Okay, goodbye. Also, let's look at the data decks here and see here. What have we? Dorian. He didn't learn anything. He didn't get anything new there. Even Dorian at that door, and he's unlocked till you find the. Oh, no, until he's locked. We got Dorian at the front door. Beekeeper to be. What's new? What's new about Dorian? Everything looks the same. So up at the front door, he's ready to let you out when you're ready to go, but you have to get to know him better. We're looking for skeleton tea. We did meet the skeleton tea, but there's nothing new. Why did it say there's something new? Timothy, timepiece, likes timeliness, precision, schedules, dislikes everything else, and feline. He dislikes felines. He's a cat. Dislikes felines. His cat. Alright. Sure. Yeah. Then we met Keys, who likes classical music but dislikes dissonance. Okay. Okay. Oh. Yes, we got the Door 33 sheet music. The notes you didn't play. Or don't play. Then we met more Sinclair. But we did meet Sudsy, a good, clean doggo. You know, convinced that he is not had a sink and rather insurance claim adjuster named Martin Applegate. Yep. Okay, that's all the same. Maggie. I don't think I did anything new with Maggie. In order to help Maggie solve her next case, needs someone to talk to. Maggie at the sink. I mean, meet Maggie at the sink. We gotta bring... Okay, so now we gotta talk to Maggie again, but at the sink? I thought we had to go back and talk to Maggie. Harper, dislikes abandonment. Likes Dirk, Durkee, and Durkee... So they just like Dirk. Oh, it's Laura Bailey! We love Laura Bailey! One of the main members of Critical Role. Harper the Hamper, who is, clearly tied up in a majorly dysfunctional relationship with Dirk, the dirty laundry. He left before they could start arguing again. Harper isn't clinging. She's just a gal who likes a little control and knows too well what to nap it if she doesn't have it. Doing laundry is chaotic, and with each round of laundry that passes through her, she knows there's a chance that some sock she shoves may not return from the cycle. She knows that Dirk might be getting fed up and is begging for release. She knows she should. He's beginning to smell, and it's getting restless. But he just doesn't understand. His existence is at risk if she lets him go. And then we got Dirk. Dislikes Harper. Wow. Likes security and Harper. He likes and dislikes. Likes being told what to do. This is where your clothes have been for the last couple of weeks. With the laundry day looming large, it becomes harder and harder to actually let your shirt out of the bag. Is it better to intervene or let him be unclean? And then Keith. Found Keith and he's going to meet you at the attic and get the door unlocked, which he did do, yes. And now we're friends. He met Holly, who dislikes Jerry. We haven't met Jerry yet. Likes jingling, ringling, and ring-ting-tingling. Jelly seems very sweet and eager to befriend you, but she's apparently very busy working. She said to come by first thing in the morning, so you gotta come by first thing in the morning. So tomorrow's day is gonna start by talking to Holly at the beginning of the day. And then the, Mr. Meow Man. Who the heck is this guy? And then, you met Lieutenant attempted to ask her about her so she made so comfortable. You met with her and she told you about her fantasy chamber, and you shared with her your deepest fantasy. Okay. Right. Well, back up to the bedroom then, get some EB sleepies, because we're out. Yeah, we're out. Alright. But we start the day with Holly, then we go talk to Meow Man, And then, yeah. Yeah. Alright. Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
You came.
Of course I came. I said I would.
Well, it's not that I didn't think that you would. It's just I've got a tricky schedule.
Mhm.
So it's easier to presume that people have to cancel.
That's
Or
fair.
they'll forget. Or they'll just have their own lives.
Oh, poor thing.
Which is me. I'm people. I cancel or forget, or I have my own life.
You seem kind of hard on yourself, but you're here now.
I know, crazy, right? Blissmas miracle. Is it Blissmas?
I don't know if it's Christmas. Nearly.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Did work go okay?
Yeah, it was great. Wait, you said okay, right? Yeah, it was okay. Hard, underpaid, fun, just a
It sounds like you're for shop, really.
kind, little ones. Oh, sorry, it's not you.
Tired? She's not bored, she's just
Little,
tired.
but who isn't?
Everyone's tired, yeah.
Usually, when I finish a shift, most of the others are asleep. I never really get to talk about my work, so it's strange. It's nice. Well, the shift wasn't, but this is.
Happy to help.
Happy to be helped. Nice change of pace. I'm a helper most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Essential, so they say. Sometimes, when it's useful to say so.
Oh, stop yawning at me.
Here I am complaining I never have anyone to talk to, and now I'm yawning in your face. I guess I should knock off. I've got a shift in the morning, but thanks. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Get some rest.
No! You get some rest.
Okay. Well. Those mouse decorations less than a year. Sure it'll hatch in 5 months' time. Can I, like, talk to the cobwebs, maybe? That would make sense if that was, like, the haunted thing up here. But I'm assuming it's gonna be this sad, depressing little tree. Anyway, it is noon? Is it noon? What time is it? It is noon. So now we talk to Meow Man at noon the following day.
Lucinda Lavish stands in
Never mind! Forget everything! She's back again, baby!
Tell me your desire.
Let me go to your panties chamber.
Come here, baby. Let Lucinda Lavish take you in her nice, soft arms.
Yes, please, thank you.
And let her take you away.
Uh-huh.
To meet Lucinda Lush.
Lush. Okay. Oh, baby, I'm drunk on you already.
Same here, honey. Same here. I hope you like my chamber. I did make it especially for you.
Poor Timothy. All schedules are broken when Lucinda appears on the screen. Indeed. The second Lucinda appears, Timmy's gone. Tim who? I don't know any Timmys. Timmy. Lucinda, though, we know. We know Lucinda.
I really have to say, I've wanted you here for a long, long time.
I can tell. I mean, the little lip bite here. Yeah, I can tell.
I love everything about you, baby.
Oh my.
Every single thing you say to me just sends chills up my spine.
Peanut butter. No, didn't work? Okay. Maybe next time. Now? Does it now?
Oh, you know just what to say to drive me wild.
Yes. Let's go.
I wanted to bring you here to tell you that you're doing a great job.
Oh, why, thank you.
You found all my secret dialogue so far and uncovered every single one of my most in-depth and unrevealed features.
This is the end, though, Lucinda. This better not be the end. You better not be breaking up with me.
Don't tell anyone.
I wouldn't dare. Guys, remember, we don't tell anyone. No one. Ryu! Loud. Keep up the stuff. You already know. You already know, Ryu. Keep it up. Keep the good work. I will tell everyone. Well, it'll be our secret.
Oh, you know just what to say. And next time I'm able to see you, I'll have something really secret and special for you.
Special? What is it?
And only
What
for
is it?
you.
What is it?
Are you excited to find out what it is?
Not really. I think. Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
That's it. Keep up that intrigue, baby.
Okay.
Keep talking to the others around here, and I'll find a way to slip myself in.
That's not the only thing that's gonna slip in. I mean, what? Huh? Who said that? Wait. I mean. Ooh, Timothy. Ooh. You said noon. Maybe we just don't talk to Timothy today then. Timothy seems busy, so we're just gonna go. Where did she go? Listen, Rio, she'll come back. She'll be back. They always come back. Ooh. Do I want to talk to the controller? Talk to the controller.
The game console turns on. Team 17. Sassy Chap Games. Moon Surgeons. Risk. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner. But she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her.
No, she doesn't. But also, hi, Eggs. How's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Already, though. Impressive stature. I'm ready to see what happens here. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner. But she doesn't need you much. I'm going to take in the sight of her.
She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Bow! Oh. Luna the controller. Game console.
Which
Whatever.
way do you want to go?
Oh, which way do I want to go? Me forward. Do you think we've met or something? Who is this? Indeed, Rio, indeed. What? Let's go. What?
Which way do you want to go? They're coming. Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here.
Damn right.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna unload a whole lot of Zaker charges on the scroufs. Absolutely. Berserk indeed. Ray, write this down. We got new lingo. So instead of woof woof, they say berserk now. Okay? Berserk. Oh my.
Zaker worm!
Indeed. Thank you, Rio. Thank you.
88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons.
Wait, who's Celine? Tell me about Celine.
We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have assassin class upholders as well as surveillance class.
Assassin and surveillance
We'll have to
class?
sneak our way in and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
Am I up for it? Let's go. We got the right equipment? Yeah, we got the right equipment?
You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit.
Indeed.
It'll help
Put on
with
that
the
suit.
sensors in there.
Let me know if you need help putting on that suit, though. You know what I'm saying? Luna and Celine are both names associated with the moon. Interesting. Oh, that's true. That's true.
Upholder tech is nasty. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Sounds good. Following.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Damn right. Let's get it done.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder central inside. I'm seeing grunt class upholders who shouldn't be too bad.
All right, we got this.
There will be surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Sounds dangerous. But if there's one thing about me, no, I'm always living my life dangerously.
It is. Very. How do you suggest we do this?
Try to take one of the carrots. Who cares? Guns blazing. Guns blazing.
Let's light this place up!
Damn right.
After merely a few charges spring from Luna's rifle, the corridor is absolutely swarmed
Ooh,
with guards.
we messed up.
Ah, bits, we've got company. Drop your weapon!
Cease! Cease! Cease!
Oh, she's gone into battle mode.
Plasma drites!
The battle rages through the halls as you and Luna drop guard after guard.
There you are. Oh no. I can't see them. I can't move.
You can't quite tell what's happening, but a vast laser peeks from around a corner and engulfs Luna's stiffened form.
No! Grab Luna and run.
Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hall.
No one gets left behind. No one gets left behind.
Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Oh, well, I mean, there's more than one ride, if you know what I'm saying. Give her a wink and a smile.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You want to press on, or should we take a crafting break?
What's crafting her to the boss? No, to the boss.
Let's go.
He seems like a straightforward person who wants us to just, like, keep charging dead
You
ahead.
and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
It's just like Luna. Wait a minute. Twins, Basil? Twin, you say?
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
More moon stuff. Shoot her in the face already!
Yes! Oh, what's wrong with me?
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
Damn right! Very moon themed indeed.
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go!
Oh my. 360 now scope! It can't be used items. Either shoot more harder or 360 no scope. I think shoot more harder.
I'm trying!
Oh shit.
The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground, presumably dead.
Oh no.
Wow! Did that without even a single save.
Damn right.
Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you.
Could this be something more? That was fun. Glad to be there for you. Could this be something more?
Well...
Oh, she's blushing.
I'd love to be friends with you.
No! Not friends!
Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down.
Oh. Sounds good, Luna.
Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
Yeah, no worries.
My friend, this time for good.
For good? Oh. Oh, don't worry. We can work our way out of this. We can get past this, right, guys? There's a chance. There's a chance. Val 9000.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
We just got friend-zoned by the moon of all people. It wasn't the moon, Hack. I got friend-zoned by the game console named after the moon. Which arguably I think is worse considering how many, you know, games I play. I don't think he howled at her enough or something. I really don't think I did either. I'm afraid I don't understand. You're the robot who took my job.
Val 9000, the latest in iterative AI assistants, assigned to help Valdivian
That's rough,
customers
but
achieve their wishes.
Thanks for
While
you.
I may have taken on the duties of several thousand employees at Valdivian, I can assure you that no humans lost their employment.
Sure about that? That's
I
much than
heard you
true.
use our voice function to call me.
I did
if you
not.
ever need assistance, you can simply say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And your nearest device will answer.
I never said, okay, Val, you need help. I said that ever reference needing it to happen. It's true, yeah. Definitely didn't say that.
It very much sounded like you did.
No. I really doubt it.
It very much sounded like you did, though. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
Can I date you? Okay,
If
thanks.
there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?"
away.
And I will assist right away.
Jesus. Alright, Alright. Guys, hear me out. What about a TV, though? What do you think the TV's about?
It takes you a moment to realize that there is not, in fact, a test of the emergency broadcast system standing in your
That
living
is-
room, though the colorful
Okay.
figure standing across from you certainly bears a striking similarity to that TV classic.
I didn't realize that Box was in here.
Even before they speak, you can feel a frenetic energy in the
Jesus.
air, like someone switching between channels at high speed.
Yo, yo, yo!
What's good, homie?
Don't touch that dial, cinephile, because my favorite studio audience is now in attendance. The VIP attendee, the Uber viewer, and sometimes wooer.
Correct.
The supreme dream who makes this flat screen scream. The fantastic red shirt means you're ready to flirt.
Everyone just loves my red shirt, guys. What can I
How
say?
can I cater to my greatest spectator?
Would you say they're just friendlier with one another? Thank you, Aches. Thank you. How can I cater to my greatest spectator? I like being catered to.
Then let's get ready to rumble! Before we get to what's on my screen, let me properly set the scene.
Alright, what's the scene?
name's Telly. Rhymes with Nelly. Like, whoa, Nelly! Did you know Telly offers 5,000
5,000 channels? You know, I hate to tell you this, Telly. 5,000 channels does not appeal to me in the slightest. I cannot tell you the last time I actually, like, watched TV. Like, just went and, like, watched, like, actual TV. Like, no. Anyway, yeah, great!
Holy smokes, folks! So ask not what your country can do for you. Ask, can you dig it?
You're giving me very much. Your computer sees you way more than your television. That's very true. He's giving me Bumblebee vibes, where Bumblebee can only talk with the radio. I don't really watch CP. Wow, 5,000, really?
Damn straight.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
5,000 channels is the most offered by any provider. I know this because I'm an entertainment insider. 5,000 channels of cheers.
I don't even know what you would put on 5,000 different channels, man. Like, it's only, like, even when like I had cable, I only had like 4 or 5 channels I watched out of all of them.
Can Valdiviflix compete with that? Or even Viewloo? That Valdiviflix copycat? Telly shows are must-see. Their programming's just musty.
How's your pricing? Well, I'm sold.
Dynamite!
Indeed.
Anyway, since you're here, my dear, why don't you just kick back and recline? Unwind from the grind and free your mind with 120,000 hours of
1,000
programming.
hours? Oh my god.
View that cue till you go blind.
Sounds great.
Loading programming, optimizing for comedy, haha, analyzing for reality, boo-hoo.
Pratfalls and close calls pump straight to your eyeballs. And, yeah, Mr. White, yeah, science, bitch. I found 15,000 shows you wouldn't oppose.
All right, let me go down the list of them.
What genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Reality competition, home renovation, local community access. Out of all of these, just give me reality competition, I guess.
So that's
Give me
who
some
you giving
Survivor
the
or
rose
something.
to, my boo? Looks like
the tribe has spoken.
Survivor, yeah. I get the reference. Is it outdated? Oh no, very clever.
I'll assault you with my pop culture. Hey, look, it's a slant rhyme. It works.
Yeah, it does work,
All right,
yes.
my delight. I'll give you a reality infusion in 4K resolution.
The 4K?
Cougar versus Cougar.
Now, when you say cougar,
Thrust into the wilderness and stranded in a remote location miles from any plastic surgery.
Oh, it is. Okay,
10
wow.
older,
Okay.
Attractive women must rely on their wit, resourcefulness, and cunning to battle for survival and outsmart their adversaries.
okay.
10 actual cougars. With tensions running high and cougars lurking around every corner, alliances will be forged, rivalries will emerge, and the women must dig deep within themselves to prove once and for all which cougar has the sharpest claws.
So, my daffodil, shall we commence with this TV and chill?
Hi, Don. How you doing? We're had a fantastic day. Would you rather go for like a solo again? What else? What else with yes? Pretty good.
Let's relax with some snacks while we await the climax and don't.
What's up?
I had this pre-planned and my schedule was unassailable. But that show's not on demand, so the episode's not available.
It's not available, but Validix has everything on it. That's okay.
But no prob, heartthrob. I've got 15,000 other shows I've
Wow.
yet to disclose.
Technically, Telly, you have 14,999 other shows yet to
So what
dispose.
genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
You really hit me with local community access, sure.
Seriously? I just told you that I have 5,000 channels, and you want to watch the community access station?
Just kidding. Got you, Telly. I got you, didn't I?
You really had me worried there.
Yeah. It was
like
just a
30
prank.
seconds from having you committed.
Just a prank, man.
Can I impose on you with my flawless time for some narration elation about home renovation? Allons-y.
From the creators of Home is Where We Buried Grandma and Festive Infestations comes...
Home is where we buried what? You buried Grandma in the home?
Balls to the Walls, a thrilling home renovation series where each episode follows the demolition of a different home using wrecking balls as the primary tool of destruction.
Okay.
Hosted by demolition expert Carlos Balls of Steel Balenciaga and featuring an all-original music score from MC Whammer.
MC
No home is
Whammer.
safe from
Okay,
the
sure.
swinging force of Balls to the Walls.
So, my beau, does this show make you go, whoa?
I mean, it makes me go something. Maybe we could just talk about our feelings. That would be nice. Or I hate puns and balls. I love it. Let's watch.
Nice.
Also, Jody's Corner, thanks for the follow. Wolfpack.
Let me just get a summation of the station's location and... Shazbot!
I've made a huge mistake.
What's wrong?
That show I promised you we'd view just moved to Valdiviflix for more revenue, boo.
Ooh. Everything. Another casualty of Peak TV. Anything else on?
Just hang tidy, Aphrodite!
Long time no talk to. Oh, hey. Wait, is this Jody that I've known for forever? From old school back in college and game night and everything? You changed your username. Well, welcome back.
I'll answer all your queries with 15,000 brand new series.
Yes, sir. Well, good to hear. Hope you've been doing good. Welcome back. Welcome back.
So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Maybe I should just go, Telly.
Makes sense.
All the shows that I want to watch, Telly, aren't on here. So therefore, I'm out of here. What's up? What's one more thing?
Look, I don't want to pry, but I gotta know. It's not because you prefer Valdiviflix, right? Because that'd be a huge...
No, we would never.
Ego.
We would never, ever say that we are opposed to... Wait, we would, only $100 a month, basically. No, I literally need to brush my teeth and really dirty or overquality programming. Never. What, the Vox? Yeah, exactly, right? Zap's like, this is very much gives Vox vibes. Apologize greatly for securing. It's been a rough few years. Well, as long as, you know, you've powered through it, you kicked butt, and you came back, hey, can't say no to just saying hi. We all have our own lives and everything. It's always a pleasure to see you come back. Overquality programming, never.
Oh, thanks, Hottie. That makes me feel naughty.
Oh, 100.
Come back around here later, and I'll show you something body.
Little body-yaddy. A little bit of that body-yaddy action. You know what I'm saying? All right, we have one more heart. And then I think we're going to switch games, because we'll give this like 3 hours. And what do I want to do? We could talk to Shadow Lord. We haven't talked to the curtains of the window yet. Or the record. Record player could be fun. Let's try record player.
The beautiful flapper you see before you.
Have you been? I've
stands
been
in stark
good.
contrast
We've been
to the
vibing.
strange music that plays when you turn on your record player.
Just, you know, the usual, streaming a bunch, making memories, hanging out with all the community members and everything. Yeah. Also, digging the vibe. Love it. It's very like Flapper Girl energy.
Where she seems sweet with an old world sort of beauty, the music she plays is all kinds of wrong. It skips and goes from too fast
My
to too
gourd.
slow.
It's a Mealderid. Alright. Where she seems sweet with an old sort of beauty. The music she plays is kind of all kinds of wrong. It skips and goes from too fast to too slow.
She dances to it all the same, swinging her arms and legs in time to the herky-jerky rhythm of some ancient record.
The knee down with heel up, very much, once again, goes back to the Flapper vibes. Remember, Wolf used to be a dance teacher. I know these things. I know how to point out and recognize, you know, certain dance moves.
Well, don't just stand there like a wet blanket. You get a wiggle on. Let's see you dance.
Oh man, where's the dance? I don't think the music is supposed to sound like that. May I have this dance?
Right down and just dance already.
Remember, guys, if you can wiggle your finger, you can
Give
dance.
it your best shot, which seems to please her.
Now you're on the trolley.
You mean I got it? You mean I got it?
Exactly what I said.
Absolutely.
You're getting it.
We're getting it.
Mercifully, she turns the music off.
Well. It's about time you came to see me.
Oh,
My
don't
name's
worry.
Rainy.
Hello, Rainy. Nice to meet you.
How you doing? I've been waiting for you to come over and see me sometime. You've been all over this house, but you never come my way.
I mean, we came over now. I didn't even know you still worked, honestly. I was gonna come around soon.
Uh-huh. Baloney. Well, anyway, It is so great to see a new face around here. Even if your face ain't exactly new to me. Nobody ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I can't imagine why. I used to be the belle of the ball. Everyone was so happy to see me at a party. Now it's always just me and my records.
So because you're playing at the wrong speed, they're bored of you. I can't imagine why. We're gonna be nice. We're gonna play nice.
Well, whatever. I'm gonna keep the party going here.
Absolutely.
Feel free to stick around, if you can keep up. Otherwise, you can beat it. This beat's for expert hoofers only.
Rainie's frenetic, high-pitched record is too much for most anyone to keep up with. You decide to check in with her another time.
All right. We'll catch up with her later. All right, so that leads us to the end of the day, right? Yeah, that's the end of the day. So we're gonna go get them eat these, and then we're gonna do a quick BRB and switch games. Oh, but first, hold on. We got something on Discord. From Sam.
Well. If it isn't the Casa Casanova. Do you see what I did there?
I did.
That's wordplay, baby.
It's shameful, is what it is. Don't break your arm patting your own back. Don't break your own arm.
Oh, someone's feeling spicy. Dating your furniture really
Be
got
confused
you
with Discord.
confident,
Oh, absolutely
huh?
no. It's definitely
You're out
not
here
Discord.
dating all these appliances and shit. But like, why? Not why are you dating them? Like, why is this happening now? To you.
I was the poorest bill tonight. Dumb luck again. I'm caught in a game of tech cat and mouse. I'm gonna go with dumb
Pretty
luck.
lucky then.
We'll go with
So
dumb luck.
like, where did the date viators come from? Like, what's the point of them? Who made them? And why?
Guy named Tinfoil Hat is claiming he did.
Tinfoil hat? Okay, this is some conspiracy shit.
Yes, it
Your
is.
life is half political thriller, half harem anime.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
like, did you find out what your purpose is or whatever? Are you a top secret operative in the furniture dating war?
God,
Are
I
you
hope so.
collecting data on people in love with their shower?
People in love with their shower? We all know it's you that we're collecting data on, because you're in love with the shower. Mm-hmm. If I am, it's a pretty small sample size.
God,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh well, guess we can just make up our own theories. Or maybe just enjoy the furniture dates for now.
Damn right, we're gonna enjoy the furniture dates for now. I'm to talk about my love life. Actually, there may have been many more to just talking about them. Can do.
Good. Might as well have fun.
Damn right.
Well, this has been fun, but I have a meeting in 3 minutes, and I really want coffee first. So, gotta go fast. Bye.
Bye. And yes, Jody, I am. We've just been doing upgrades to the design here. All right. All right, let's go through our data decks. Nice, nice. All right, Luna, Shelby Young, likes reloading, looting corridors, dislikes scruffs, upholders, and swoon. Heroine of the latest and somewhat popular Moonsurgence series, first-person shooter with crafting elements, guide her towards defeating Celine, her goons, and you'll have no problem gaining her affections. Who else we got? New information on... We got Rainy, voiced by General Randall, likes dancing and gabbing and swinging, dislikes... Titulators. Whatever that means. Who else we can make new stuff on? Holly has new information on Holly. She seems very sweet and eager to befriend you. Last time you saw her, Holly seemed tired after coming ship. She's got another coming up, and she left to get some rest. Okay. Anything else? And then Lucinda Lavish. To the part of the X, you met Lucinda, and she told you about it for Fantasy Chamber. Especially your conversation goes to the label. Hijack, the most impressive character. Was there anything new here? Teetotalators are people who never drink alcohol. So that means that that Rainy Rainy dislikes people who don't drink alcohol. Good to know. Good to know. Alrighty, so we're going to hop in our bed and then save the game and do a quick BRB. I'm gonna go run and use the bathroom real quick, and then I will see if anyone is around to play some games. If not, then we'll just switch to something else. You know, we'll figure it out as we go. Yes, save. This one. Overwrite the save, please. Oh, thank you. What's art? Oh, initial concept art. Abel's faces, Abel outfits. Oh my god. Wait, these are characters I haven't seen before yet. No, never mind. There's characters I haven't seen yet. Okay, we're gonna leave it there. We're just gonna leave it there. Alrighty, so guys, real quick, just for the moment, I'm gonna take a quick Rio.